everybody.
Hi.
Good morning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, talking Brazilian. Lots of Brazilians here at embassy. So, actually, I'm talking about Brazilian pride, and let's break some stereotypes about Brazilian. So, actually, what I'm doing, I'm going to show you some Brazilian stuff to try to kind of break some stereotypes that many people have. So, the first question is, are you proud of your country?
Of course.
Really? Okay. So I'm not a patriotic person, or actually I use not to do. But coming to Canada and experience like abroad experience. Not that I don't like Canada, I love Canada, but actually help to build national proud, that you feel that maybe you feel homesick and you start thinking about things that your country has that you love it. So this is the Brazilian flag. This is the São Paulo state, like a province flag. And this is my city's flag. Yeah. So the first thing, I think the main thing about Brazil is, like the Joe Canada say, diversity, not assimilation. So we are proud to be a puzzle country, just like Canada, made from different cultures. It all started when the natives have been living in Brazil for thousands of years before the enormous landmass was discovered by the Portuguese, who colonized us until 1822. So since then we received a lot of African slaves who contributed like massively to the Brazilian culture, and Italian to Spanish, Germany, French people, and Japanese. Yeah, we have the biggest Japanese community outside Japan. So yeah, some Brazilian stereotypes. So many of you have, I don't know, maybe Brazilians have faced this kind of problem. It's not a problem, it's just like an idea that many people have. Like, so we don't live like this. Actually, there's a part of the population that lives like this, but not everybody. Yeah, monkey's cute, but we don't breed them as a pet. So we are not all soccer players. So yeah, when I arrived at my homestay, my host family asked me, "Wow, do you play soccer? Could you teach our son to play soccer?" And I said, "No, I'm a horrible soccer player." Every Brazilian plays soccer well. So yeah, Carnival. It's a big party, but it's not every day. So yeah, it's just like for a short period of time. Actually, it's happening now in Brazil.
Yeah.
And
Begins today.
Yeah.
is it
begins
gone?
today.
Yeah, and yeah, personally, I hate Carnival. I don't like it, but I only like it because we have a break on school. Women don't dress like this on streets, so please.
Are those real?
What?
Yeah.
Those breasts?
Yeah. This is just some Carnival, right? And we don't go every day on the beach. This is like more holiday or tourist. This is Copacabana, Rio de Janeiro. So I'm going to show you actually who we are, or what Brazil is made of. So we have a puzzle country. So it's made of different cultures. As you can see, this is a painting by Brazilian artist Tarsila do Amaral, which was really famous. We have Amazonia on the north part. It's a big forest. But we have the Cerrado on the middle. We have the sand dunes near to Harrison's city.
I remember that.
Yeah. And we have this kind of mountain forest at the south part. And this is my city, my city, Santos. Yeah, unfortunately, we are an emerging country, so we have a lot of poverty we have a lot of favelas, but we also have a business environment, and this is Paulista Avenue in São Paulo. It's one of the most important business centers. So yeah, it doesn't matter how we work. If we are just carry trash or materials, or if we are doctors or lawyers, the Brazilians are really hard workers. So it's all about the hardworking people. Sometimes people are not educated, they have no access to university, but they really are hardworking people. Just like this. So there's no one kind of Brazilian, there's many kinds of Brazilians. And other things that people say, it's really hard to get into university in Brazil. Like only a small part of the population, not a small part, but not everybody has access, but it's really, really, really hard to get in. We do drive cars, but it's not a jungle. We have lots of traffic. And yes, the food. So yeah, maybe if we ask, I'm going to make like the Brazilians hungry now. Because, yeah, it's like we have such a rich culture from many elements. Then it's like when you say to a Brazilian, oh, do you eat feijoada every day, or do you eat just rice and beans? It's like asking a Japanese if they eat like sushi every day, right? So we have feijoada.
What's feijoada?
It's a bean stew.
Bean stew.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Really good, right? We have churrasco. Yeah, it's the barbecue.
Oh, looks so good.
This is a fish stew called muqueca.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Is it like a hot
This
pot?
is escondidinho.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's near to a shepherd's pie. This is mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah. We have pão de queijo, it's cheese bread.
Yes.
Pastel, it's like a fried dumpling. Oh. And we have coxinha, it's made of chicken. Cosque is getting used to the Brazilian stuff. This is pé de moleque, is a traditional sweet.
Yeah.
We have also, this is bolinho de bacalhau, it's codfish cakes. This is from Portugal, like Portuguese, they love codfish. So this is acarajé, it's from the northern part, it's shrimp. And açaí is like a fruit from Amazonia.
The berry, acai.
Yeah. And brigadeiro, of course. It's really, really tasty.
Yeah.
Really, really common parties. And yeah, we have the best coffee bean in the world. And I'm really proud of it, because I really like coffee. And so, next time, try to remember. We are not late. We are late, not lazy. Sometimes punctual is a weak point for most of us because we tolerate like most of the time like 15 minutes or even like 20 minutes. So yeah, different culture. So sorry. I really try to get early, but sometimes the boss.
Don't blame the boss.
Yeah. The girls are not easy just because we are such a kind and warm people. So, Cosque, if you go to a nightclub in Brazil, just because a girl give you a kiss on the cheek or she's being nice to you, doesn't mean that she wants. Okay? So if you really want to have an opinion or like, I don't know, to know about Brazil, do not do it like Cosque. Like Cosque, are you doing it?
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
going.
So this is awesome. And finally, the main point of my presentation, just showing you some different kinds of stuff from Brazil, is it's almost impossible to create a Brazilian stereotype. We are too multicultural for this. It's like we have such a rich culture, many elements, so it's impossible to pick one of these and transform into like a Brazilian. Oh, this is a typical Brazilian, because there is no typical Brazilian. Like we all have this kind of same behavior of being kind and warm, but it really doesn't work to become like, oh, you go to the beach every day, because in the countryside people don't go to the beach. It's like a really, it's an enormous country full of different elements. So that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Woo!